Did you know that for the spring semester, all SF State classes will be automatically created in Canvas?
So does that mean that faculty can't use iLearn anymore?
You can still choose to use iLearn in the spring, but if you want to do that, you have to elect to use iLearn instead of Canvas.
Okay, great. So how do people choose to stay with iLearn if that's what they want to do?
If you'd like to choose iLearn over Canvas for spring, you just need to go to the class data management site.
In spring 2023, it's up to you to decide. However, all courses will be in Canvas in fall 2023. So the real question for you is, do you want to take the leap now or later?
Here are some things you might want to consider. When do you want to do the work?
Some faculty who moved their courses to Canvas this fall reported that it took them a little bit more time than they had originally anticipated to do this work. While many aspects of iLearn do convert well to Canvas, the two systems are still different enough that the process often requires some thoughtful redesign of your courses.
So knowing this in advance gives you the opportunity to transition your course on the timeline that works best for you.
For example, if you have a long international trip planned for summer 2023, you might want to get this work out of the way now. Or you might have a big grant deadline in January, so you may want to wait until summer to make the change.
Another question to consider is, when are your colleagues transitioning and what's happening in your department?
Right. If most of your colleagues have already transitioned or will be transitioning in the spring, then it might make the most sense to make the switch sooner rather than later.
And sometimes it helps to have a buddy, like a workout buddy, to help keep you encouraged and motivated. Perhaps you have colleagues you team up with to go through the Canvas transition together.
It's also worth considering what choice will best serve the needs of your students in the coming semester.
For example, if your students are mostly transfer students, it's likely that they're already familiar with Canvas since it's used in community colleges across California. If they're new to San Francisco State, they're going to be using Canvas the whole time they're here. However, if they're seniors, they're already familiar with iLearn, so maybe it makes the most sense to stick with iLearn.
You can make this decision on a course-by-course basis. So you might choose to transition one course to Canvas now as a pilot instead of trying to convert all your courses at once.
But that also depends on how you like to do work. Do you like to jump in, or do you like to take it a little bit slow? The downside of testing the waters with just one course is that you kind of have one foot in both the Canvas world and the iLearn world. However, the upside is that you spread out the work and potentially can learn from the process of transitioning one course and make the next few courses go faster.
And finally, how's your tolerance for navigating technical issues? The longer Canvas is on our campus, the more wrinkles we'll have ironed out. If you're pretty allergic to tech issues, then waiting may be the right choice for you. But if you're pretty comfortable navigating the inevitable bumps that arise when changing to a new platform, then making the switch sooner might suit you.
The choice is yours for spring 2023. If you'd like to choose iLearn over Canvas, you can do that. Otherwise, we'll see you in Canvas in the spring.